Here's why Avada is my favorite WordPress builder. Follow for more. So you're looking for a WordPress builder to use and you don't know which one's the best. I'm going to tell you my favorite. Might not be the best, but this is why I love it. This is Avada by Theme Fusion. It's an all-in-one WordPress theme builder. Let's take a look at a couple of its features. On their website, they claim all the same things that the other builders do. Pre-built websites and widgets, built for performance, mobile-friendly optimization, and they play nice with things like WooCommerce. They're relatively accessible as the theme only costs about $70. This doesn't really set them apart, so let me show you the parts under the hood that I think do. Once you have the Avada theme installed, go to their website section. They currently have 90 pre-built websites that you can use as a starting point for your design. These designs are very well done, very thematic, and can honestly save you tons of hours when deciding how to even begin to lay out your website. Plus, importing them is super easy. Once you have your design ready to go, editing is a breeze. I personally prefer the backend editor, but that's just my preference. As you can see, everything sorts very nicely into boxes and containers, and it's very easy to stack or lay out your items. Each and every container and column has dozens of settings for you to be able to customize the design of that container or set standards all across the site. One of my favorite features is the save container feature, where I can actually save blocks that I've made and reuse them across the site. I can also make them global, so if I update it in one spot, it updates across the board. If you prefer editing in a live view, here you go, and it's very easy to just hover over the boxes you want to edit and click the settings and change them here on the left. Great, they have a builder, but what unique features do they have? To see the first one, we need to go to Avada Layouts. This is the layout builder engine, and it is probably the coolest thing in Avada. With the layout builder engine, it breaks every single page into 4 elements: the header, the title, the content, and the footer. With this layout builder, we can pre-customize each of those 4 sections for different pages across the site, either individually or by grouping. For example, you can see here I have a global layout that applies to any page without special overrides. I also have a product page layout that will override if we visit a product page. In order to edit a section of a layout, you simply click the pencil on the section, and now I can edit the individualized layout for that section. In doing so, I can add dynamic content in flow, much like this gallery section here is pulling from the WooCommerce gallery. I can do that with any other information dynamically. This allows me to create custom store and event pages that wouldn't be possible without a layout builder like this. It goes great with custom post types and advanced custom fields, allowing you to further customize the level of control and detail that you have on both the front end and the back end. My second favorite feature is under Library. In the library, you can create your own repeatable blocks, much like the save container feature from earlier. However, there's one special feature in here called postcards. Have you ever been putting a blog grid on and wish you could customize how each of the little squares looks like? That's what this does. By creating your own custom postcard layout, you can decide how those little squares work, what's clickable, and how they present, which to me adds so much personality and value to the website. My third favorite is the off-canvas section, which simply means pop-ups and slide-ins. This way you don't have to go get some other engine that injects everything. It plays very nice within your theme and follows all of your theme rules. It can look very nice, and you can do whatever you want inside of these pop-ups and slide-ins. They also include very good granular control over how they appear. Next, we have the Avada options section, which is like the big menu of options for all across the layout. You can spend as much or as little time in here as you want. The presets are very, very good, but you can also come in here and tweak things like individual element spacing, typography, logo placement, and menu designs. And finally, probably the most important piece of Avada, of why it's been so successful for me and why I think it could be successful for everyone, is the performance wizard. Once you're done designing your site, you can walk through this performance wizard and will actually disable all of the features within Avada that you're not using. The reason this is so important is because it reduces the bloat load time of Avada itself on the front end. That's how we're able to get 90 to 95 PT metric scores on our speed results after we put a website live, even though we're using a WordPress page builder. I could keep going all day long about the things I love in Avada, from their built-in form builder. There are tons of features that I've even left out of this, like the form builder, their customized plugin library, their sliders and icons section, as well as the hundreds of elements that you can use to design these pages. If you're looking for a theme that's not going to steer you wrong, Avada is going to be a great start. And if you want me to go more in depth on any one of these tools or elements, drop something in the comments and let me know. If you do build an Avada website, let me know. I'll come take a look.